Oh, there, Gina. I'm going to have to interview you all over again, darling. Oh, viewers, listeners, Mel Gibson won't come out of the sauna. He's slipped into my hot box and he refuses to budge. The sort of problem most women dream about. I'll see if I can get him out again. Come on, Mel. Mel! Mel! I've got my eyes covered, darling. Will you please come out?
Yeah, but I like it in here. It's warm.
So am I warm, Mel. So is Gina. So is the audience. They're waiting. The whole world is watching on television. Mel, I know you're tired, but you can't disappoint people, darling.
Well, you said I could come here and stay for 2 weeks. You said there'd be complete privacy.
It is privacy, Mel. What could be more private than this? I mean, they're my cameras. It's my satellite.
My prerogative to stay in here. I'm staying in here.
Isn't that typical of superstars? Sex symbols are all the same. All right, there's only one thing for it. Madge the badge, please. Quick sticks. Camera 6, follow me. I'm going in there. Come on. No, not you, Madge.
Hey, hold the bus.
Don't worry about me, Mel.
I've seen it all before, haven't you? You're a married woman.
There, my darling.
Oh, thank you.
Forgive me invading your space, Mel. But I am, you've nothing to fear from me. I'm safe. I am. I'm a happily bereaved woman, as a matter of fact. So you don't have to cover up for me.
It's just modesty. It's a habit. I suppose I've slipped into it.
Yes, I know. I like your modesty too, Mel. Women would kill. Women all over the world would kill to be sitting where I'm sitting now. But don't drip on me, darling.
No, it's an unsafe world these days. You don't want any spare droplets flicking up.
I don't.
You might inhale them.
I might. And by the way, Mel, if you say no, or if the answer to any of my questions is in the negative, don't shake your head.
Okay.
But you're huge, aren't you? You are huge.
Not at the moment.
No, but you are professionally huge, and you're a lethal weapon. Two, as a matter of fact. You are really very big. You've made it big, and you're Hamlet. I've been privileged to see that.
You've seen it?
I have. I've seen a little uncut preview.
Well, that's a rare beauty.
And you know, really, it's magnificent. No one can touch you. No one can touch your Hamlet. You're also a father and a family man, and that's what I like about Mel Gibson, the little Mel that I know, viewers. You live on a ranch. I haven't a picture of it. I've never been there. They're constantly inviting me. Are you busy when you're on that ranch? What do you do?
Well, I practice animal husbandry, Edna. It's occupies a great deal of my time and keeps your mind.
What is animal husbandry exactly?
Well,
Mel?
it's trying to breed and raise animals of superior quality.
That's beautiful. And do you feel you can just forget any little anxieties you've got when you're doing that?
Anxieties?
Oh.
No, there's anxieties attached in every aspect of life.
I suppose there are, and you do a little bit of work around the farm. Do you mend fences?
Every now and then, dig a post hole.
Are you a carpenter at all?
I'm not good with my hands, naturally.
Let me see. Oh, you've got very horny hands. And kneecaps, if I may say so.
Very heavy.
Mel, a lot of people I know, particularly in our business, are good at things like that. Harrison Ford is a carpenter. He made this.
He did.
Harrison Ford built this sauna for me. As a matter of fact, it's been condemned. He's hopeless. He made some bookshelves for me too, which are absolutely falling to pieces. But I need a plumber. Do you know any actors who are plumbers?
No, I don't. I mean, I could have a crack at it for you, but I mean...
No, I've got a gully that needs rodding. I'll find someone to do it. I think we should have a second string to our bow in our business because, well, the bottom could very, very easily fall out of it, couldn't it?
Indeed.
In your case, that would be a disaster, Mel, if I may say so. Because your body, your back body, is big box office, isn't it?
Well, it has been referred to.
It has been referred to and focused on.
You don't realize at the time, when they say, just walk through the shot there, that so much attention is going to be paid to it. I mean, everyone's got one, haven't they?
Well, I don't know. It's been a subject of a great deal of interest, I have to tell you. Not by me, because, as I say, I think I'm above these things at my time of life.
Yes, well, I'm above it.
But Mel, a lot of advertisers might want to use that space Have you had, for example, Coca-Cola wanting to put a little tattoo of their logo on your bottle? Or Toyota, or Bang & Olufsen? Even the cigarette manufacturers might want to do something with it. Mind you, that would be a health hazard, wouldn't it? Mad Max was Mel Gibson's first major success. And you know, I didn't ever think I'd like Mad Max, Mel, but I did.
You did?
I adored it.
I wouldn't have thought it would have been your cup of tea.
Well, it was a bit raunchy, but it was an exciting film. I was offered a role in that.
You were?
I was.
Which role?
The Tina Turner part. But unfortunately, I was a bit expensive, and I racked my brain and I thought of Tina.
You would look good in that chainmail negligee.
Oh, no, not really. But Tina, I rang up and I said, there's a little actress who needs the work. And Tina was marvellous as it turned out, wasn't she?
Yes, she was. She turned it out marvellous.
She was absolutely terrific. After the success of that film, and those two films, you became really very much a household word all over the world. And there was a period, this is me being the probing interviewer now, Mel Gibson, there was a little period where I think, I won't say success went ahead because it didn't and it never will, but a period where you became a bit of a tearaway. Yes. I call it your Les Patterson period.
My Les stage, yes.
And I don't, before you say anything, Mel,
Yeah.
I had a stage in my own life like that.
You did? And you came through.
I'd just become a megastar and I got into the discipline. I did.
Well, that can be dangerous if you mix it with Coca-Cola.
I had a serious discipline habit, Mel. I've never revealed this before, and I'm revealing it now in the privacy of my own sauna on top of a mountain in Switzerland. To you.
Okay, I appreciate
I did.
your frankness.
Sometimes I would do discipline, as many as 2 a day. And lock myself in public toilets in Harrods. I would, and I'd do discipline.
How would you do it? Did you just swallow them? Chop
Swallowed
them up,
them.
breathe them in hand?
No, I just swallowed one and dissolved it in my dribble. You've a marvellous family. You have 6 children and you're one of 10.
Indeed.
I wonder if you would please tell me the birthdays and names of all of them.
But there's a couple in November, and there's 3, no, 2.
Oh, no, you don't.
forget
No,
it.
please. You misunderstand me, Mel. I don't want you to tell me their names or their ages. It's a yes or no answer. I said, could you please tell me the names and the ages of your children?
Yes, I
That's exactly right. You don't have to go in for the whole
All right, the whole
thing,
lot.
really, please, because frankly, I think I'll less. I mean, I don't say I'm not interested, but for the purposes of this per se, I'm not. So please, you always go on, darling. You've always been exactly the same. Ever since you were knee-high to a grasshopper, and you came to my home. How old were you?
Oh, I think about 6, 7.
In those days, my husband, my late husband, Norm, he saw a big future for you. I didn't, but he did. A big future. And he would have been thrilled to know today that you've found a part in a classic, the part of Hamlet.
Was that one of his favourites?
One of his favourite Shakespearean shows. Paint Your Wagon was the other. But tell me, Mel, why is Hamlet such an interesting story?
Well, it reminds me of when I was a kid. You see, I used to have a dog like Lassie, and when I'd walk through the fields and down the streets with it, people would point out the windows and say, "Hey, there's Melancholy." So I kind of had a special identification with this character and his melancholy.
Goodness me, what an exclusive that you should tell me that story.
Yeah.
Is your interpretation, do you think, so melancholy? Because I sense a little mischief in it too.
Well, the Elizabethan theory of melancholy was erratic changes and extreme changes of mood and having to stay in that mood for a while and then work it out, be totally absorbed in it. Hence the over-reflectiveness. But, I'm not Sigmund Freud. I mean...
No, but you're a very serious actor.
I'm too young to understand it. I'm sorry.
I can say this to you now. I have bought Stratford-on-Avon. I'm a very rich woman, yes. And I'm putting on my own shows as William would have wanted them to be done. I'm going to do A Midsummer Night's Dream, and I'm going to play the part of Titania. Did you? At a school play?
Yeah.
I can't see you dressed up as a woman.
Oh, I didn't.
No.
We were just
too
asked
macho.
to emit another kind of sexuality.
Oh, I see.
See, the theory was that the play was trisexual.
Oh, I've never heard of that.
Yes, well, it was going into the spirit world. There were fairies, there were men, women, there were lovers of both kinds, and there was the animal world even came into it. Bottom.
Did it?
Yeah, Bottom the donkey, you know. Yeah.
Bottom?
Yeah, you got a donkey's head.
That'd be a good part for you.
Well, sometimes I feel like an ass, so...
Oh, lovely. Well, you're my bottom.
Thank you.
And
I'm your Titania. No, you're my Titania.
I'll be your Titania. And thank you very much, darling. Ladies and gentlemen, Mel Gibson! Gina, I'm sorry I kept you so long. Isn't he cheeky not coming out of there? But I'm so hot, really. It's like the menopause revisited at the moment. I'm a woman who's in touch with her own body, and right now I can feel my enzymes stiffening. I can sense a huge star approaching. He's crossed my verge. He's over my threshold. He's Meglo. He's Machismo. He's Charismo. He's Julio! Iglesias! Sit down, darling. Are you a little bit peckish, a little bit hungry?
I'm starving.
Jack! I think we have... Do you like fondue?
I love fondue.
It's
This
a
is such a
Swiss
beautiful home
speciality.
here. How long have you been here? 4 days, like me?
No, I have a home just near her.
I didn't see you.
Oh, here's the fondue.
Ready.
Gorgeous.
Burn.
Thank you, darling.
Piping hot, delicious.
Look at this. Let me sniff this
How
fondue.
is it?
Jack. Lovely.
What is I made women out here.
You lovely groove. Come on. Charlton, you groove. Look what you've done to him. Fondue all over his trousers. You just stand there. The most famous singer in the world has got a cheese poultice.
Well, it looks like I'm...
You've made an impression of his lap.
Yeah, I'm doing... Where's the bad
You
reputation?
could cast it in bronze, darling. Quick, take him to the garage and hose him down, will you, chap? Oh, dear, what a disaster. Look at this. Oh, darling. Oh, dear. Well, while Julio's cleaning himself off, I think we better have a little break.